Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing your daily tarot reading for Thursday the 18th of November. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to start by putting a couple of energies from my Tree of Life Oracle deck and see what we've got for Thursday the 18th of November. Those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Just take what applies to your situation directly and leave the rest behind. If the message doesn't resonate at all, it's just not your message today. Do not try to force it. Okay, let's see what we've got. Your first energy is the energy of sap. I hope my camera is focusing on it so you can see it. Now this is talking about going with the flow, life energy, appreciating everything that's good and positive in your life. That kind of energy. So being grateful for what you have. And now I'm going to pull out a second energy randomly from this deck. I really like the earthy nature of this deck. It's just very nice. I'm feeling this one. Okay, your second energy is the energy of love. I mean, I don't need to expand really on this. I mean, you know, this could be a romantic relationship. It could be the love of a parent to a child. It could be a loving friendship. This card can also announce romance. Yes, you know, like very strong relationships and friendships, even soulmate kind of relationship. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this. So being appreciative of the good you have in your life, you know, also life energy, a strong relationship, a significant relationship in your life, probably being grateful for it. Okay, so your first card is the Knight of Discs or Pentacles, coins. Your second card is the Six of Coins or Pentacles. Your third card is the King of Blades or Swords. Let me center that so it looks better. Next card is the High Priestess. Then you have, ooh, the Sun right in the middle of your spread. Awesome. Temperance. So you have three major arcanas in the middle row. Then you have the Four of Wands. You can't see it, can you? Let me push all of this up. Next card is the Nine of Wands. Then you get the Three of Coins or Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, which is the underlying energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which I'm going to put here. Okay, so in the near past, which is the three cards, you have Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So knights are action takers. They indicate a change coming, you know, some news, something coming your way, a change, things moving basically. There are movement cards. Pentacles is to do with your physical world, so we're talking home life, work life, that kind of thing. And then you have the Six of Coins. 6 is the number of harmony after having overcome the challenges of the number 5 on whatever suit, and this is the same suit, so you know, home life, work life, that kind of thing. And then the King of Swords. So the King is the master of the suit. Swords is to do with your thoughts, your intellect, but also communication and truth, because it's air energy. And the King of Swords is someone who in the 3D world is going to be a lawyer, it can be a doctor, it could be a teacher, and someone who, generally speaking, will assess a situation based on facts, not someone who's going to be emotional about something, someone who's going to be facts-led, and he cuts through any kind of BS. He sees right through BS, actually. And so this is in your near past. And so, I mean, you know, this is a general reading, so you could read it several ways. You could see that, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, you have been, you've had an offer, which brought harmony, and you have the, you saw this happening, obviously, because you're the King of Swords, you're the person who, you know, can weigh the pros and cons based on facts. It could also be simply the King of Swords could be the partner that we're talking about in this relationship here, because there's no genders attached to the cards and general reading, so it could be someone who displays the quality of the Knight of Pentacles or the King of Swords, male or female. And so the Knight of Pentacles is someone who has the eyes on the prize. It's a slow energy, but it's someone who is reliable and who is going to go for what he wants, knowing that he's going to have to work at it, which is making me think about the life energy and the romance that we're talking about with the sap over there. And the 6 is harmony. It's giving and receiving. It's being in that nice atmosphere where things are equal. And because it's between the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords, I'm thinking about a relationship between these two people. And as I said, there's no sex, gender attached to the cards. And in the present situation, you have the High Priestess, the Sun, and the Temperance cards. So 3 major arcana. So we're talking big energies on your life path, you know, things that basically are happening because of God, the universe, your spirit team, whatever you believe in, no judgment here. And so the High Priestess is incredibly wise, and she gets her wisdom through listening to her intuition, her inner guidance. She channels messages from the spirit world to the physical world. So she's someone who's really in touch with her intuition. And then you have the Sun, and it's in the center of the spread. Now this is such a positive card. He will weaken any negative cards that you could have in your spread. Not that you have one really. This is warmth, energy. It can represent, you know, a warm relationship based on trust. It can represent the revitalization of a relationship too. That kind of thing. And then you've got Temperance, and Temperance is to do with things in moderation. You know, it can also talk about compromise, because it's moderation, patience, having the perfect mix of liquids, because generally it's an angel's mixing the liquids. So having the right proportions so that it makes the perfect mix. And I'm hearing compromise today for these cards more strongly than any other thing. And so it is telling me that, you know, the cards are saying to you, listen to your intuition, be willing to compromise, be flexible, because this is like, you know, a very important relationship for you. And this is going to be, it could be a soulmate relationship. This is like, you know, real love, something important. So, I'm sorry, my phone's vibrating. Let me get rid of that. Okay, in the near future, you have the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So you get a clear progression from number 4 to number 9 in the Wands suit, which is all about passion, what excites you, what really ignites you is fiery energy. 4 is the number of strong foundation, stability, and 9 is the number of achievement. Now this deck is based on the Tarot de Marseille format, not Rider-Waite's. And the Nine of Wands in the Tarot de Marseille is more to do with having achieved this. Although in the Rider-Waite's it talks about being, you know, wounded warrior is what they talk about. All it's saying basically is that when you do things with passion and you put your whole heart and soul into something, yes, it's going to be exhausting, because number 9 is one away from the number 10, which is completion. So this is saying that you're going to get the stability. You know, it could be the marriage card as well. The Four of Wands can talk about marriage, but it's a happy, celebratory type of energy. You know, it's stable. And then you move to the Nine of Wands, which is achievement, you know, going towards your goals. And the Three of Pentacles is the growth, the beginning of abundance. Pentacles being, you know, in your home life or work life, but I'm getting the vibe of home life more than anything else. I'm getting a relationship reading here for some reason. That's what I see. And it's, you know, working at something in collaboration with other people to make this work. And the reading does talk about, you know, number 6, harmony, giving and receiving, temperance is here. And the underlying energies for this is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the queens are receptive energies as opposed to the kings, who are actively taking actions. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's a very pragmatic person. You know, she's practical, she can be shrewd, she knows how to provide for herself and her family. You know, she's secure, she's financially stable, she's always nurturing the pentacle. And she's a nurturing kind of energy, she's a patient energy. And so I think that what we're being told with the cards today is that you may be experiencing right now some romance, you know, being in a phase of, you know, happiness, pleasure coming your way with a relationship. And this relationship is actually more important than you may be aware. You know, this could be a soulmate relationship. And, you know, as I said, it looks like a harmonious relationship in the near past, you know, giving and receiving on equal footing. But right now, with the sun right in the middle and all of this major arcana, it is showing me that this is a very important relationship for your development. And this is very positive. You have the sun right in the center of this read. And yes, as I said, the Four of Wands can be a card of marriage, doesn't have to be, but it's a strong foundation anyway. And it is going to be passionate. You've got the Nine of Wands, and there is an atmosphere in the environment at the moment for you with the Queen of Pentacles of nurturing, of being patient, and allowing things to grow at their own pace. You know, remember, temperance is to do with patience, moderation, dealing with compromises as well sometimes, like you have to in a relationship anyway. And the Queen of Pentacles is always nurturing that coin that she's holding. So I think that this relationship that you are into, and obviously it's a message that's not going to apply to everybody because you're not all in relationships, but if you are in this relationship is going to develop very nicely and bring you a lot of joy and happiness with the sun here, and it's going to make you grow on your life path. It's an important relationship. And so enjoy the little pleasures, the romance that's attached to it, because it's going to grow on a very strong basis. And it's going to evolve into something very strong. So yeah, well, that was a very romantic reading. I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. I've uploaded my mid-November tarot readings for each zodiac sign. I will leave you a link left or right. And yes, I hope you have a great day. If any of this has actually resonated with you or it helped you, or supported you in any way, do let me know in the comments box below. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again very soon, and until next time, au revoir.